Welcome to Alchemy of Detox. Your blissful body begins here. I am Mariluccie, and I am so grateful to have you here with me. Detox your way to vibrant living as we embark on a spiritual and scientific journey to rebirth and renewal. This podcast is more than just about cleansing, it is about transformation. It is about unlocking the incredible power of your body to heal, regenerate, and thrive. Together, we'll uncover the ancient wisdom and modern breakthroughs that make true healing possible. So if you are ready to break free from toxins, elevate your energy, and reclaim your health, you are in the right place. Let's begin. Welcome, everybody, to episode 11 of Alchemy of Detox. I am Mariluccie. I am so honored once again to have you here with me today. If you have been journeying with me through this podcast series, then you have already explored what it means to detox physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And today we enter one of the most sacred and often overlooked parts of the process, which is rebuilding the body after detox. This is where your new vitality takes root and becomes sustainable. Let's dive in. Detox is such a sacred and powerful process. When done right, it leaves you feeling lighter, clearer, more energized, and deeply, deeply connected to your body. You may have noticed more clarity in your thoughts, more radiance in your skin, more calm in your spirit, and energy that feels alive. This is the body's natural state, and it is how we are meant to feel when the burden of toxicity is lifted. But here's something very important. This new vitality, while beautiful and real, it is also very delicate. It is like a spark that needs to be carefully nurtured into a fire. And if you are not intentionally in this phase, if we rush back into your old routines, old cravings, or foods our bodies weren't ready to eat, we risk losing the gains we have made. So let's take a look at what rebuilding really looks like. It is not about going back to normal. It is about creating a new normal rooted in awareness, nourishment, and love for your body. After detox, especially if you have done any kind of fasting or elimination protocol, your body becomes incredibly sensitive and attuned. Your digestive system has taken a break, it's reset, balanced, and it's now reawakening. That means the way you reintroduce food is so critical. Jumping straight into heavy meals, processed foods, or complex proteins can overload or overwhelm your system. Instead, it is about integration, one food at a time, one experience at a time. Here is some supported progression to follow. Start with broth. Bone broth or vegetable broth is easy to digest and rich in minerals. It gently warms the gut and introduces nutrients without overwhelming the system. Add simple foods, whole foods, lightly cooked vegetables, some fruits, steamed squash, for example, and well-soaked grains like quinoa or millet. These offer fiber enzymes and are easy in their digestion. Introduce proteins slowly. Lentils, for example, are great first step. Then soft cooked eggs, then clean wild caught fish, for example, very light on the skillet. These offer essential amino acids for rebuilding tissues and your hormones. Wait on complex foods or hard to digest foods. Hold off on red meats, dairy, gluten, or processed oils until your digestion feels strong and stable. And when you do introduce them, do it one at a time with not so many ingredients. So then you can observe how your body responds. As you add foods back into your routine, Notice everything. Notice energy levels, your mood, your digestion, your skin, your sleep. Your body speaks through subtle signals. So your job is to listen. I've done several detoxes protocols myself in the past. Some of them combined with longer periods of fasting, up to 3 or 4 days. The results were incredible. I felt incredible. I felt so light in my being, so pain free in my body. These are the clarity and vitality that make me feel completely alive. Every time I returned to regular eating, I found myself longing for that state of effortless wellness again. But as much as I love fasting, I also recognize I couldn't sustain that state forever. So, we return to eating regularly. And then this time I've made better choices. I became more mindful. Each time I detox now and I return to food, I notice how my digestion improves and how can I truly enjoy food again. Still, I can also feel the dip in energy after coming off of a protocol or a detox. And that contrast has taught me to something very important. The choices we make post detox truly shape how long we stay connected to that elevated state. Rebuilding is not just about eating again, it is about honoring your body with every bite, every rhythm, every decision. Now let's talk about sustaining this energy over time. This isn't just about reintroducing foods. It's about choosing nourishment as a lifestyle. Whole living foods. Stick to foods that are close to the natural state. Organic vegetables, fruits, seeds, nuts, legumes, and healthy fats. These are the kinds of foods your body instinctively understands. Nutrient dense, easily digestible, and supportive of your long term vitality. They don't just fill you up, they fuel you up. Choosing these foods post detox allows your body to maintain the clarity and energy it gained. It is not just about clean eating, it is about nourishment with intention. Over time, this becomes a lifestyle of loving your body through your choices. It's in the colors of your plate and the textures of real food and the feeling you get when your body says, thank you. So another good choice is a probiotic rich and fermented foods. Your gut just went through a powerful reset, and now it is time to keep nurturing that microbiome. So the community of bacteria that governs so much of your health. One of the best way to do that is by incorporating fermented foods into your daily rhythm. Things like sauerkraut, kimchi, unsweetened kefir, kombucha, and naturally fermented pickles, for example, offer your body essential and beneficial bacteria that supports digestion, immune strength, and detoxification. You can also continue supplementing with a broad spectrum probiotic that contains multiple strains to help populate the gut and ensure balance. But don't stop there. Think of fermented foods as part of your daily nourishment. They are alive, they evolve in the gut, and they bring vitality to your entire system. What's truly amazing is how deeply the gut impacts our mental and emotional health. And a happy gut communicates with the brain through the gut brain axis, influencing your mood, your memory, and our stress responses. When your gut flora is in balance, it produces feel good neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, helping you feel more calm, connected, and emotionally resilient. That means a well fed gut doesn't just lead to better digestion, it supports your overall sense of well being and how you relate to the world around you. Keeping your microbiome strong is one of the most beautiful ways to stay anchored in high vibrational living. Supplement wisely. So consider continuing with a quality supplement, especially if your detox revealed any deficiencies. A whole food multivitamin, magnesium, B complex, and trace minerals can help fill in nutritional gaps and support long-term energy and hormonal balance. These are not just optional add-on. They are essential allies, especially in a modern world where even organic food often lacks the full spectrum of nutrients it once contained. Unfortunately, due to industrial agriculture, soil depletion, and over farming, our food supply no longer carries the mineral density our ancestors benefit from. That's why relying solely on food, even on a clean diet, might not be enough to meet our body's evolving demands, especially post detox when you are rebuilding. Adding a high quality greens powder or trace mineral supplements ensures that your body continues to receive the foundational nutrients it needs to function optimally. Prioritizing these supplements is a form of self respect. You have done already the hard work to cleanse your system. Now it is about nourishing and fortifying it so your light can stay steady and bright. So another key important thing is hydration and herbal support. Keep your hydration high and make it a daily ritual to nourish your inner terrain with water that is healing, water that is the most essential detox tool. Simple, overlooked, yet it is powerful. After detox, your body is especially receptive and continuing to flush out residual toxins through adequate hydration supports all your major organs, especially the liver, the kidneys, which carry a huge load during the cleansing process. Along with water, herbal teas like needle, burdock root, dandelion, and milk thistle offer gentle yet effective support for the liver regeneration, the kidney filtration, and blood purification. These herbs are nature's medicine. They restore mineral balance, reduce inflammation, and keep the body's detox pathways flowing smoothly. You can rotate or blend them throughout the week to support different needs. For example, dandelion root for digestion, milk thistle for liver repair, and needle for replenishing iron and trace minerals. Creating a ritual around herbal infusions also invites a moment of stillness and pause in your day where you can connect with your body and offer it gratitude and care. So eat slowly is another way of creating and keeping the way of supporting your body. Give thanks before every meal. Eat without distractions. These little things keep you connected to your body and your food. Every meal can be sacred, whether it is a simple cup of tea or a beautiful prepared plate of food. Take a moment to pause, to breathe, and to offer gratitude. Bless what you are ingesting. Speak to it with love. The intention you bring to nourishment transform it. It turns your tea into medicine, your water into healing, your food into energy, especially when you are alone. Make these moments count. Light a candle, say a prayer, put your hands over your heart. Whatever helps you remember that you are feeding your divine vessel. And when you are with friends and loved ones, family, or your community, let your presence be the highest vibration in the room. You have done your inner work, you have honored your body, and now you get to share that light with joy. Eat, laugh, celebrate. Let people feel the peace and vibrancy that comes from someone who has detoxed not only their body, but also their soul. Your energy is medicine too. So enjoy these beautiful moments fully. They are just as much as part of your healing as anything else. This stage is so beautiful because it's where you really meet the new version of yourself, the one who is more awake, more aware, and more in tune. Your energy now feels clear. Your decisions feel more empowered. You feel yourself coming home. One beautiful way to honor this new version of yourself is to make detox a regular rhythm in your life. Just like nurture flows through the seasons: spring cleaning, summer growth, autumn shedding, and winter rest. Our bodies also benefit from seasonal shifts. I always recommend doing a focused detox 3 to 4 times a year. These are not meant to be extreme resets, but intentionally periods where we pause, tune in, and clear out what no longer serves us physically, emotionally, and energetically. Think of it as a sacred ritual that supports your vitality, resets your habits, and deepens your connection to your inner landscape. Just like the earth has its cycles, so do we. And this is where many people ask me, how do we make it last? The answer is don't aim for perfection, aim for presence. Listen to your body, respond with love, stay curious, keep learning, and know that even if you sleep or indulge because life is meant to be enjoyed, you now have the tools to become back home to yourself. Your body is sacred. It is the vessel for your soul journey. When you care for it with reverence, everything changes, from the way you wake up in the morning to the way you love, serve, and create. Thank you again for being here today and for walking this healing path with me. Rebuilding the body after detox isn't the end. It is just the beginning of a new way of being, one rooted in vitality, awareness, and deep nourishment. In our next episode, I'll be sharing reflections from my own journey, lessons I've learned, mistakes I've made, and the beautiful insights that have shaped how I live and guide others now. Until next time, until next week, stay conscious, stay vibrant, and remember, your body and soul were designed to thrive. Let's make space for that transformation together. Bye.